What do you want?
Are we having fun yet?
All right, so take a look at this. So we're close in all these games. We're there, but we hurt ourselves more than the other teams hurt us. That is from GOAT Popovich. And I have to say, I agree with him completely. That's kind of the theme of what's going on right here. We're not finishing games. We're in positions to win, and we don't finish them. There's only been a couple games in which we were able to finish or look good down the stretch. And this was one of those games that just wasn't it, Chief. We missed a free throw. We're making poor decisions. We're not passing the ball when we should. It's a lot of just bad, basketball IQ from the players right now. And they have to just, get it together. It's going to take time. The more they play together, the more they trust each other, they'll be able to pass the rock. And right now, it's maybe just too many cooks in the kitchen. But I digress on that. This is what I want to address because I just glanced at the comment section, and big shout out to Tom Petrini. I interviewed him, and that was pretty nice. That was a nice video. But anyway, but I was looking at this, and it says it's time to walk away, Pop. Yeah. I was expecting plenty of Pop needs to retire. Yeah, good. But right here, I hope he means the awful rotations that consist of Bryn or Drew. And then I see another one: trying to win equals Bryn minutes, trying to build equals Bryn minutes. And here's the thing. I don't get it. When you look here and you look at what our roster consists of, what else do you want? Like, I understand that Jock Landale, you can criticize that, but Jock Landale is still coming off a concussion. Pop has mentioned that as well. It's going to take time for us to implement him. That's the only thing that I really see where I'm like, he has to play. Obviously, Josh Primo and Wieskamp, I'm expecting them to go back to the G League, and that was probably the plan the whole time. So look, we weren't expecting them to play a lot this season anyway. Okay, so let's take these two out. They're going to develop, and Jock Landale, he's going to eventually play, but right now, let's just say, concussion protocol. They're not going to play him, a crazy amount. So if we're just looking at our roster right now, who is it on this team that could have replaced Bryn Forbes and Drew Eubanks minutes? I don't understand where you're coming from with this. Other than Jock Landale, one player, which that wouldn't have helped us win the game necessarily. It would have been nice to see him. I'm sure he would have had a fine game. But as far as on the defensive end, we don't have any option better than Drew Eubanks at center. I'm sorry. And he did a fine job. He had 3 blocks, okay? He did a fine job for what you can expect from Drew Eubanks. I don't know what you guys want. And Bryn Forbes only had 11 minutes. Pop is playing people that are playing well. That Young, he upped his minutes. 22. He's been playing well the last few games. We were complaining about that, right? Obviously, DeJounte Murray's going to get 34. Derek White, he's important to us. He went 6 for 10. He got 36. Keldon Johnson, he had some shots at the end. He got 31. McDermott, 26. Obviously, we're going to try to implement him the most we can. I just don't know who on this roster needs to just take up Bryn Forbes' minutes. Do you just not want him to play at all? Because he does help space the floor. This game, he didn't play crazy great by any means, but like, I don't know what you want here. When you look at this roster, there's nothing. If you take out Wieskamp and Josh, obviously these are the two where we're like, I want to, well, maybe even more so Josh Primo, we're like, yeah, I want to see Primo play. But other than that, like who takes the minutes? Zach Collins is hurt. Jakob is hurt, or he's not hurt, but COVID stuff. Keita? I mean, who takes Bryn Forbes? I just don't get it. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I know that we want to point fingers right now. I know, but as it stands right now, I don't think any rotation would equal wins right now, and that's just my take. I don't think any rotation equals wins. The fact of the matter is, when the game is on the line and it's really close, we have opportunities. We've had opportunities in all of these games to win. And I think just how I've seen it is that these are our best opportunities to win. Now, I will say this, like I said, I'm leaving out Jock right now because I understand the concussion stuff. The only thing that I can criticize is that I would like to see maybe Lonnie Walker at the end of more games, okay? Because we don't have a big shot creator. So I think that's one mistake that maybe Popovich is making. But when you start saying, wow, Pop, you played Bryn Forbes. He played 11 minutes. Like, did you even watch the game? Oh, wow, Pop, you played Drew Eubanks. We don't have another center. I just don't get it. I don't get the way that people think. Some fans think. If you guys disagree with me, I don't know, just leave it in the comments. I'm open, okay? I'm willing to change my thoughts on certain things, but I haven't seen any arguments that merit me to say, oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I just don't know who replaces Brennan Drew. We don't have anybody. we don't have anybody. The people that should be playing are playing. I don't know what to tell you, bro. So you guys tell me what you think. Criticize Pop, whatever. I'll give it to you guys later, man. And until now, you want to support the channel? Link in the description. $2 a month, all that good stuff. I'll give it to you guys later. I don't know who you want. Bye.